Transformation is under the spotlight at a conference in Bloemfontein. The three-day event draws to a close today. It was convened by African Farmers Association of South Africa. Black farmers say the lack of government support is impacting negatively on the agricultural sector. For more on the event, let's cross to our reporter in the Free State, Thabiso Radebe. A very good morning to you, Thabiso. What happened at the event?
Desiree, good morning to you. Good morning also to Blame and also our viewers at home. I'm coming to you live from Bloemfontein. We are just outside Bloemfontein, where one of the organizations looking at issues of farmers, they are calling themselves AFASA, if I'm not mistaken, African Farmers Association of South Africa. They are here. They have been having a three-day conference where they were discussing issues pertaining farming and also the challenges facing farmers. It's the last day today. We're looking at the conclusion of this particular event where issues will be discussed and also a way forward as far as farming is concerned. But fortunately, I managed to get hold of the president of AFASA, Dr. Vuyo Mahlati, who's going to be explaining to us about this particular event, whether they have achieved whatever they wanted to achieve or not. Doctor, thanks for your time. You're looking good, I must say. Doctor, obviously, you must be happy about the proceedings here since you started on Sunday.
We are so thrilled. We are so happy. Thank you very much. It's been quite a success. You know, usually the person who's part of the organization is not the first one to say it's successful, but it's listening to people and the feedback. But what is important for us is that this is a very special one, in the sense that our focus was to look at how black farmers contribute to the growth of the economy. We're very much aware of the challenges we're facing within this sector in particular and with the drought. But we thought it was important for the society to be actually exposed to the role black farmers play in contributing to the economy and the creation of jobs, and also looking at trade opportunities. We're here, today, right now, as you see the environment, this farm is owned by a black farmer. You know, he's into game farming and livestock, but what is excited is linked it with this safari. It's called Imvelo Safari, where basically what we're promoting also as part of this, which is agri-tourism. And it's beautiful that we are able to be, hosted by a farmer on his farm, and that for us is powerful.
Talking about black farmers, Doctor, there are key issues that you discussed during the three-day conference. Also, there are challenges that you are facing as farmers. What is the way forward? We were talking about the rain on Sunday. We were talking about finances as far looking at the farmers. What are the key issues that you discussed?
Well, we discussed, showcased, wonderful examples, gave awards, to farmers who are really, making us proud, but we specifically dealt with the issues, obviously, of aligning land reform with this growth we're talking about. And the resolution around that is that we're pushing government to make sure that the implementation is very systematic, but also fast-tracked. And linked to that, we are saying that, for instance, here, one of the areas being profiled is the area of wine producers. We've got 62 wine brand producers in our country, quite a number of them who are black, being women, but only 10% of them have a facility, actually, a vineyard where they themselves produce. They rely on other people. And we're saying that they have proven themselves, globally, because some of these brands are marketed globally, but they don't have access to land. So we are specifically saying there are critical approaches that we have agreed on as part of the conference, that an area-based approach as well as a commodity-based approach. We should be able to say we have moved so much in this particular area geographically. At the same time, we need to be able to say this commodity is transforming. We're getting more black people, more women, youth, including the disabled, as far as that is concerned. We also looked at the whole area of access to finance and access to markets and access to water, because those are the challenges, and access to research. And we had speakers from government, we had ministers, we had Deputy Minister, obviously Thabiso being here, we had the Premier of the province, and also we had entrepreneurs like Dr. Patrice Motsepe, because we're pushing them, to say, guys, we have a crisis in this sector of access to finance. How does everybody come to the party? And also the issue, we had Deputy Minister Mahlobo, we had Deputy Minister Skwacha dealing with the alignment of land reform with water. So basically, we are happy with ARC also on the research issue. We're sitting with these guys and showing them that progress is possible, success is possible, but if you are not coming to the party as government, including the commercial banks, we will fail. And you cannot say black people are failing, black people don't know how to use the land. The issue is that black people are not being sufficiently supported. And we're showing when you support us right, we get it right.
On Sunday, we were speaking with one of the farmers here, saying that he was complaining that the government is not coming to the party. Are you happy about the involvement of the government?
The beautiful thing about this kind of engagement is that people talk for themselves and they use specific examples. So you cannot come and give, broad strokes about we have this program, and they actually get into you to say you have this program, but I have this specific problem. I tried to access that, but it didn't work for me. So in a sense, yes, there are people, and that was also a good thing. There were people who are saying, I was assisted by the Land Bank, and this is where I am. I was assisted by government at a national and provincial. We had MEC from the Eastern Cape, MEC Math. We had MEC from, here in of agriculture, here in Free State as well. So it was nice because you're taking it at all spheres of government level and beginning to say, when we're talking about agriculture, we're talking about concurrent service, meaning at a national level, government is responsible, and also the province is responsible for implementation. So we are actually directing each other with the conversations, and they have been powerful conversations.
Dr. Vuyo Mahlati, who's the president of AFASA, African Farmers Association of South Africa, talking to us about the way forward, saying that they are excited that the government has involved themselves with them to sort of work with them, taking farming or agriculture forward here in the country. I managed to get hold of one farmer here, a female farmer, who's going to be explaining to us about this particular conference here. Just tell us, when you were part of this conference, 3-day conference, are you happy about what you've achieved?
The achievements of a conference, I think we're getting there. I'm a farmer first. Ngiyumlimi nje embonini kaMoba, and ngifike la through ama organizations that I'm affiliated. Okungu SAFTA, then USASA. So I'm wearing those caps. Now, but ngiyumlimi ukuqala kwako konke nje ngingene ekulimeni ngo2007 through land reform. So I'm a land reform farmer eplazini elingu 196 hectares, of which just over 65 hectares is Moba, because umhlaba wethu esiwutholile awunawo awutshaleki. Umoba awukho sustainable, awuhlali iminyaka emibili nemithathu, kanti umoba ufanele ungabi ngaphansi kuka 10 years. But indawo esikuyona ngenxa ukuthi iyastrugglisha nangamanzi, uthola ukuthi after 3 years awusayitholi i-tonnage edingekayo. Umoba usuba nezifo kalula bese kuyaphela nje. But ngimela abalimi, ikakhulukazi abalimi besifazane, and to say kuyenzeka, akulula, akukaze kube lula. Yebo ugovernment came in ne recap. I'm one of those that can say i-recap ngayithola and yangisiza. Ngangena eplazini ama equipment eningi eyayikhishiwe eyayizongenza ngikwazi ukulima, but yayingazange zibe khona isikhathi ugovernment ethenga iplaza department. Kodwa nge-recap ngikwazile ukuthola konke lokho kuyasebenzeka.
Okay. Are you happy, Mama? What have you learned from this conference?
Inkulumo zominister zisinikeza ithemba sonke isikhathi. Minister, Deputy Minister waka Water and Sanitation has given us a number of things esingekho exposed kuzona kule ndawo zethu zokulima. We are being suppressed ngeindlela ezahlukene noma senikhona nithi niyakhuluma niyaparticipate, any information is withdrawn from you, but usinikeza ithemba lokuthi asize kuyena sizokhuluma. Kuneyinkinga endaweni esilimazo ikakhulukazi ngoba since siphuma na kwi drought area kuba khona ukuthi amanzi asiwatholi kahle, amanzi ayancishiswa, and ngesikhathi uyuzibona ukuthi you are prejudiced just because you are you.
One of the farmers, Desri, here talking to us about their challenges, saying that they are happy that the government is giving them hope. She was talking about Metro Godidiza, who was here yesterday, and also on Sunday, and that David Mahlobo, who's the Deputy Minister of Water and Sanitation, was here. They gave them hope as government for involving themselves with farmers, taking agriculture forward. But there are still those challenges, especially water challenges in the Eastern Cape. But generally, farmers here, especially African farmers, they are excited about this session, talking to the government, various issues pertaining them, especially those challenges. Desri?
Thanks there to Thabiso Radebe. Let's take a look at your weather prospects.